Fit for Life Radio, episode number 68. Your host, Gary and Will.
What's up?
Coming at you. Will sipping on his 24-ounce Wawa
Decaf.
decaf. You know what? I'm high on food.
Yeah?
No stimulants here today. Every now and then I'll treat myself.
To what?
Coffee.
Yeah.
Or like a
Bang energy drink?
Yeah, a Bang energy drink, man.
Dude, those things, I looked at one at the store. I've never had a Bang or the new one is a Rain energy drink.
Rain, yeah.
Dude, they got like 330 milligrams of caffeine.
I'm not gonna lie, I like them. I like the artificial sweetener, super citrus, blast flavor, carbonation, the combination of it all.
I mean, I don't mind it either.
I just can't handle the caffeine on the reg.
It is a lot.
But a treat from time to time. So, energy drinks, we're not talking about that today. We're going to be going over what to eat at Chick-Fil-A. So I know everyone just perked up. Chick-fil-A. Or you got really defensive.
Yeah, like,
you're not telling me what to eat at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I'm going to eat whatever I want.
And we're not. You can eat whatever you want.
We're just recommending our best ideas.
And like we said before, if you're controlling total portions, calories in your whole day, you can eat whatever you want. Now, the key is, like we always like to say, you can eat whatever you want. You just probably can't eat as much.
Yeah.
So that's really the gist of, as we dive into the menu here and people's tendencies, it really just comes down to managing your portions, kind of knowing.
Yeah, and just the trade-offs, too.
Knowing the calories of certain things. And you'll be surprised some things that you maybe get thinking,
This is healthy,
or like helping me accomplish my goals.
Really isn't.
Yeah, there's some other decisions that you probably could have been happier with.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go into a lot of those.
So let's start with just the general meal, right? Like a combo.
Yeah,
so
regular, like straight up, chicken sandwich, fries, drink.
Mm-hmm. And I think when most people go to any fast food place, they're thinking, well, I already messed up, so it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
When in actuality, especially if you want to eat there often, you can, line up a few good decisions. And the good thing about fast food is it's super systemized.
Yes.
So they're going to, it's not like if you go to a restaurant down the street where, you may have one cook who uses a half a gallon of vegetable oil to cook something and pour it, in the rice and pour it all over, and you could be getting 1,500 more calories than you expect. Fast food restaurants, chain restaurants are going to be it's
going to be the same. They want the consistent product every time.
So the combo of just, a Chick-fil-A sandwich, fry.
We went large fry.
Large fry.
Who doesn't get a large fry?
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Again,
Waffles.
If you're getting fries, you're like, well, I might as well go all in.
Yeah.
So, and then the drink, right?
Yep.
You're looking at 1,340 calories and 36 grams of protein. So we'll kind of base this off of, in general, when we're working with people, most guys say they want to lose weight. You can lose weight eating about 2,000 calories a day. That's normally going to put people where they need to be. Obviously, if you just want to maintain your weight, you're where you want to be, you can eat a little more, but just for
sake of this.
For sake of this, we'll say, hey, this is someone who's trying to lose weight. So the guy, 2,000 calories. Most women, we start at 1,600, but also it's going to depend on how tall you are, your lean body mass, kind of your lifestyle. But we'll just say 1,500 for easy math.
Yeah, that's our general starting spot.
If you're super petite, you probably have to go lighter, like shorter in stature.
Am I petite?
So, so obviously looking at that, you hit up Chick-fil-A for that meal, $13.40.
That's your whole day.
Yeah, you're not leaving yourself much, right?
Yeah.
So,
and your protein's still super low in that context. And if you listen to, other episodes we've done, that's pretty freaking low for a day for anybody, even if you're a 110-pound female.
So we'll say, ideally, if you want 100 grams of protein per 1,500 calories, you're looking at per 500 calories, you need about 33 grams of protein. So right there, you're getting 36 at almost your 1,500.
Almost all of your calories.
So now you're seeing where your protein's low, which means carbs and fats are high, which just ultimately means it's going to be a low satiety meal.
And you're probably going to be hungry again.
And you're going to be hungry again, right? So when eating anywhere, you kind of want to be mindful of your protein intake. So a little higher protein is going to be more satiating. So as we dig into the menu, that's what we're going to look to do, right? We're going to look to try to find lower calorie, higher protein options,
Yep.
which can be done, especially, and again, if it's a once a month thing, probably just get what you want.
Oh,
But
yeah. If it's like a treat, then, yeah, just do, enjoy yourself. But if it's like I get lunch there 4 times a week or something, then you need to really start looking into, what are my better options that are going to be, sustainable for my goals down the road, because that is a regular thing for you if it's that often.
So for one, let's just kind of knock out some of the frivolous stuff.
Let's do it.
So sauce, right? Most people use some sauce. Now you have it down. Is the 140 calories one sauce or two?
That's one. That's a Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna assume that a lot of people eat Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A sauce. I think it's good, but at 140 calories, and that's the little square thing that you probably need to eat fries
to eat your fries.
Yep.
And let's say most people are going to use 2 of those to eat the fries. So now we're looking at the combo. You tack that on to the 1340. You tack on 300 more calories.
Yeah, that's 1,600 calories.
That's 1,600 calories with the sauce. There's your entire day.
Yep.
So, if you wanted to, that could be your one meal.
Yeah.
So, again, it's only going to be 36
and
grams
you're
of
going
protein.
to be starving.
So, yeah, with the sauce,
sauces are sneaky, man. You got to be careful. Now, something like their barbecue sauce, I think, is like maybe 40 calories for a little square, which is a better option. Now, you'd probably be better off not having any sauce. But when you compare the two, one is clearly a better choice in that situation.
And just plain mustard, 0 calories.
Ooh, God, I love mustard.
So when you start looking at, think about that. When you start looking at your day, and this is what we do when we work with clients, it's really finding those sneaky calories you didn't even realize. 2 Chick-fil-A sauces, 300 calories. Could you switch to mustard? Is that a trade-off? What if that 300 calories is the difference of you losing weight or not, and that's your goal? That's probably going to seem like a doable trade-off. You don't have to change any of the food you eat, the amount of food or anything. You just go from a calorie-dense sauce to
a
0-calorie sauce.
That's why I love mustard, man. And you could dress it up so many ways.
Oof. All right, so then you have soda, right? Drinks.
This is a fun one.
Let's go with, as we know, like a large Coke, 220 calories.
But then I know people really enjoy the drink, and maybe subconsciously we think, we're making a better choice by going with a lemonade. A large lemonade. 300 calories. 80 more calories than a large Coke. And it's basically just sugar water that you're drinking. So it's not like you're getting many health benefits from the lemon aspect of it. So thinking we're maybe making a better choice by getting lemonade, we're actually drinking more calories than if we got a soda, which kind of blows my mind.
And right there, you can just get a diet drinks, right?
Easy, yeah, easy.
There, you cut out those calories. So switch your sodas to diet drinks. Pass on the sauce, which should be easier when we get into our other recommendation that most people aren't going to like, but it's the truth.
Yep.
Which is, for most people, just skip it on the fries and sodas and you're really fine from there. Because say you go with just a sandwich, right? And look, so the classic Chick-fil-A sandwich. No one's telling you to have to be super picky.
Yeah, not have a bun or anything like that.
Just go through, get a sandwich. You're looking at 440 calories and 30 grams of protein. So if we break down a kind of ideal day, and again, you can do whatever you want, but this is just a general starting point of, say, 1,500 calories. If you were to eat 3 meals a day, no snacking, you're looking at about 500 calories a meal. So you would want to think in your head, okay, that's my allotment. I have 500 calories to work with. Well, boom, and then 100 grams of protein. Divide that by 3.
33.
33. So Chick-fil-A sandwich fits in perfect. Actually, if that was your lunch every day.
You got 3 Chick-fil-A sandwiches a day.
Yeah,
you'd be all right.
So you're looking at 1,500 calories and 90 grams of protein. So you're there. Down again, if you add in the fries, that's 600 calories, 7 grams of protein, right? So the fries are really the bigger issue here.
And then the drink tacked onto that and the sauce.
And then the sauce, right? Yeah. So then that's where you get out of control. So let's even look, if you were to just replace the fries with a chocolate chip cookie, you're saving calories, right? So even if you're like, hey, you're not even aiming for 1,500, let's just try to eat a little less, right? Say you're someone who's been gaining weight and you're like, this is frustrating. Well, you don't change. You don't have to go do Whole 30. Just eat a little less than you're currently eating of the things you already eat. You could switch from fries to a cookie and be saving calories.
Yeah.
So another interesting little comparison is what would most people do when they start, oh, you know what, I'm gonna start eating better. I'm gonna get the salad.
Every time.
Let me get the
Without
salad.
fail, every time.
Well, a salad, Chick-fil-A, the most popular salad,
Southwest.
Southwest, 600 calories. You could have just gotten the sandwich for 440,
Which
right?
would probably be better, but, some people like a salad, I guess.
Yep. And then the problem here's the double-edged sword with the salad. Later in the day. Ooh, I had a salad for lunch. Now I'm gonna split. Now maybe I earned or deserve, or so I'm gonna splurge, and then you end up actually eating more of something else. When in actuality, the salad wasn't even
that.
wasn't even that
We'll
less,
say
right?
good in this context.
So if you love salads, it's not salads. Is that plural? Is that a plural for salad? Salads. If you love salads, go for it. And the salad did have a good protein amount. It was like 40 grams of protein.
Yeah, I mean, that was actually pretty substantial.
So now we could get into the thing with the salads, the dressing.
Yeah.
So if you cut the dressing, but really, who wants to eat
dry lettuce with nuggets?
I'm taking sandwich all day.
Oh, any day of the week.
So
those pickles. Oof.
Just right there, even just kind of looking, okay, combo, how can we improve on that? There are some options, right? You could even go, instead of getting the combo, sandwich, fries, drinks, sauce, and you could just go sandwich and milkshake.
Ooh.
And it's 1,040 calories, which if you're a guy doing 2,000 calories and you want to do a little intermittent fasting, so only eat 2 meals a day, each meal's 1,000 calories, that actually fits right in. And you're getting 41 grams of protein. So, but compared to the combo, it's also a lot less, right? So you're going from 1,500 calories with the combo
to 1,000.
To 1,000, cutting out 500
and
calories.
You still get a freaking milkshake.
Yeah. So there's another little cut. Now we'll go, okay, you're probably thinking, well, just tell me what to get, right? So if we're like coaching you through this and you just wanted us to tell you what to eat and you're going to be fine with it, I would always go with 2 nuggies.
Grilled nuggies.
2 grilled nuggies. So 2 grilled chicken nuggets with fruit. All right, you're looking at 400 calories and almost 40 grams of protein, 38 grams of protein. So that's for the nuggets, plus the fruit is 60 calories. So for the meal, 460 calories. Boom.
And pretty satiating, I would say.
Yeah, so it's going to be high in protein, also fiber from the fruit. So that would be obviously the most clean meal, right? So you're getting the grilled chicken, so basically just lean protein with fruit. So fiber, a little bit of carbs.
Yep.
Nice, quote unquote, clean meal. So that's a good kind of go-to, and honestly, I like the grilled chicken nuggets. I mean, they'll do the job. So, and then, if you want it, you could go with one of the lower calorie sauces, like the honey mustard or something.
Yeah, I think honey mustard was really, it may be 40 calories again, which is way better than 140.
Yep, and that's just putting you right at 500.
Yeah.
So from the 460, so exactly at 500.
Easy.
All
Done.
Right. Now, let's look at some other little intricacies. So one, you could be going with the Greek yogurt parfait,
Ooh.
which is, okay, and then there's 2 options. They got the granola, which has been conditioned in us to be a health food, quote unquote health food. And then the cookie crumb. Cookie crumb.
Cookie crumble.
I imagine, like, when they say cookie crumb, I mean, I don't even know. If this was a radio show, I would ask someone to call in and tell us. Like, so the granola normally comes in a little baggie, right, that you then stir in. So do the cookie
just
crumbs.
A little bag of cookie crumbs.
And then how do they make that bag of cookie crumbs?
Some guy. They send a cookie and there's a guy that just crumbles it up for you.
And then puts it in a bag. That's what I imagine. And he's like, oh, another day at work.
Just crumbling cookies.
Crumbling cookies.
Oh, man.
So you're like, well, I'm getting the granola, right?
Granola, baby. It's healthy.
The granola Greek yogurt parfait is 280 calories. The cookie crumble, 250.
Oof.
Go with the cookies. Go with the cookies.
I'm going with the cookie. I mean, what we're learning today is
you feel happier with that.
Yeah. And let's just talk about granola for 1 second.
Never in my life.
It has no redeeming qualities. It might as well be Captain Crunch. That's how I feel about it. I like Captain Crunch. I would rather eat that than granola, but granola gets lumped in with like peanut butter as like healthy.
Because it's nuts, which have some micronutrients.
Yeah, but like, first off, granola is a terrible source of protein. Peanut butter is a terrible source of protein as well. Okay, when you compare it to, the fat content or the total calories, like it's really not. It's substandard. So they get kicked around as like super healthy foods, but they're really just very calorie dense and easy to eat a lot of. And I'm not a fan. If I offended any, granola lovers, I'm not sorry, but that's just how I feel about it.
Granola Twitter is going to be.
They can do
off.
it, man. Granola is just this less. It's an inferior form of cereal.
I'm going Cookie Crumble, man. So
Cookie Crumble any day of the week. Like, why wouldn't you?
So right there, you could even go, pass on the fruit, pass on the sauce, go chicken nuggies, grilled chicken nuggies.
With a parfait.
With a little parfait.
With
now,
Cookie Crumble.
This is where I feel for like the smaller statured ladies that have to work with such a lower calorie count. Because when I start thinking about if I wanted to lose weight or cut that 2,000 calories, you got a lot to play with.
You do have a lot of room.
You could go chicken nuggies and Greek yogurt cookie parfait.
And you're going to be cool.
And you're sitting pretty.
Bro, $6.50.
$6.50.
That's nothing.
I mean,
you have rest of your day's a little bit.
That's one little meal.
Lower carb and fat, like you'd be fine.
And then you feel like you're not feeling restricted because you get some cookie crumb.
Yeah. Cookie crumb.
What do you think, old Cookie Monster? You think he's the one that makes the cookie crumbs?
Nah.
Like you think they just hold up while he eats cookies
and just let him fall? Nah, he would never sign on to a parfait, man.
Nah.
You don't taint his product like that.
Throw in some Greek yogurt. He'd be like Greek yogurt. Oh, so yeah, I mean,
you can make decent choices.
You can make Chick-fil-A work. Like a lot of times, I can't tell you how many times we hear, what's your biggest hang up? People are like, I eat too much Chick-fil-A. Well, I mean, it's not that you're eating too much Chick-fil-A.
You're just eating too much food.
You're making you got to make better choices at Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Now we could get into, eating fast food every day from a budgeting financial standpoint.
Also not the best thing in the world.
When people start complaining of healthy eating being too expensive, well, yeah, then that would be, for me, that would be where you would need to cut out something like Chick-fil-A if that is your biggest obstacle and your biggest complaint. But if you're thinking, just losing weight's so difficult, I love Chick-fil-A and I can't not eat it. Well, you can, again, so really just in a super Cliff Note version, stick to the grilled chicken nuggets or just the chicken sandwich and you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Right? It's really the fries and the sodas
the add-ons,
that are the biggest problem.
All the add-ons are the hard part. But yeah, I think it's actually, this is super common where people will say like, oh, I eat out for lunch, but I eat Chick-fil-A.
If you know me, you know I'm always on the run, up early and home late. So having a 3-hour morning routine isn't really in the cards for me. What is in the cards is AG1. It's a fast way to get vitamins and minerals I need to perform. I first gave AG1 a try because I wanted a single solution that helps support my entire body by filling in nutrient gaps and simplifying my morning routine. Since drinking AG1 daily, I've always felt strong and energized and ready to attack the day. Not only does AG1 deliver my daily dose of vitamins, minerals, pre- and probiotics, and more, it's a powerful, healthy habit that's also powerfully simple. It's one scoop, mixed in water, once a day, and every day. I know that AG1 is giving my body high-quality nutrition. Every batch of AG1 goes through a rigorous testing process, so you know that it's safe. And AG1 ingredients are sourced for absorption, potency, and nutrition density. AG1 is a supplement that I trust to provide the support my body needs daily, and that's why I'm excited to welcome them as a new partner. Here is your chance to start every day this season with a gift to yourself. Try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3K2 and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase exclusively at drinkag1.com/provengrit. That's drinkag1.com/provengrit. Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Still fast food, man. Yeah. Like that doesn't magically make it healthy. And they've done a good job of, I think, maybe
Oh,
branding
because it's
themselves
chicken? I think that's because it's chicken,
as
right?
the healthy fast food,
Yeah.
right?
Whereas people think burger is bad.
Yeah, burger bad.
Beef bad.
God, we should have done a comparison on like burgers versus
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, which I know a Big Mac's probably a little more
Yeah.
calorie-wise than Chick-fil-A
It's
sandwich,
prob-
but
yeah. It's probably about the same though, because a Chick-fil-A sandwich is breaded and fried. So that
I mean that's true, but then you got to think about that Big Mac sauce. They got the
Yeah.
cheese,
Well,
they got the beef. You could
I
look
heard
it up,
about
man.
someone was telling me about this thing called Google,
Nah,
where you can just
don't
ask it anything,
don't start bringing your technology into this, man.
and it will tell you.
Don't even do it.
Big Mac.
Don't even do it.
Would you rather have a Big Mac or a Whopper?
Whopper.
I think I would go with a Whopper
Yeah.
too. So let's go Whopper.
Would you rather have a Whopper or a Hardee's thick burger?
Hardee's thick burger.
Any day of the week,
But
baby.
we'll just stick with Whopper. Okay, yeah, Whopper 677 calories.
Okay. I mean,
So,
so a little
hey,
bit,
what
a little bit more.
would you go with the Junior Whopper?
No, come on,
Come on,
Junior
man.
Whopper.
310. What? What? Junior Whopper.
I would end up getting 2 Junior Whoppers.
Oh
We're gonna
man.
right back to where we started.
Driving it. What would I get if I'm like on a road trip and I got to get fast food?
But like, yeah, your choices are like Burger King, Arby's, and Taco Bell. That's it. No gas stations, nothing, and you haven't eaten in a whole day.
Dude, I can't eat Taco Bell, man.
I don't think I can either.
I just don't see I don't know. I feel like here's the thing with Taco Bell. I feel like I have the same problem with where I just would feel like I needed 18 items.
Dude, same. Like, I need 18 soft tacos.
Like I don't even know what to like. Just one meal, one thing. Like nah, man.
It's not enough.
So
You gotta get the party pack. It's like 12 tacos.
I would probably
Get the Arby's roast beef.
Arby's roast beef. It's the only thing to me that would feel like substantial enough.
Yeah. They have like the 3 sizes.
Oh,
At least
you
they
see-
used to.
See,
back
I would
when
get
used to
2
go
of them
there.
though. Like I would get 2 roast beef sandwiches.
Because they used to have like the monster one, like the large stack. That was a hunk of meat, man.
Let's see what we're looking at.
Dig
there.
in on Arby's. But hey, do you go curly fries though?
Nah, man. I mean, if I'm just throwing, again,
If I'm
it
throwing
depends.
calories around, I'm getting curly fries because
Yeah.
they're the best curly fries that exist. However, if we got to keep it like, normal, no.
Yeah.
I don't know what else they have there though. I just know they have curly fries and Arby's roast beef sandwiches.
360 for for an old roast beefer,
That's not bad.
and it's let's see the protein in that bad boy. Got 23.
That's not.
I'd go say yeah. I'd go
That's not
two.
that bad.
I'd go 2 roast beefers.
Yeah,
I'm sitting at 700. 3 meals a day. That puts me at 2100.
you're good. For on the road
Yep.
at a truck stop, basically, like you're doing all right.
Or honestly, I would probably do like a Chick-fil-A sandwich, man.
Yeah. But what if it's Sunday?
On a Sunday.
On a Sunday, you got to go
I
Arby's.
mean, honestly, on a Sunday. Look, I mean, this is a whole nother podcast. And if I'm doing any of this, actually, I'm not. I'm just planning on eating like 2 meals, so I'm just pretty much getting whatever I want
Yeah.
for one, and then I'm just having like something small.
Normal for
Like
the
I
other.
would go if I was on the road, I would maybe go just 2 chicken nugs, to get me by,
Mm-hmm.
and then plan on like a big dinner. So then I'm just gonna go to
No,
like
I'd be fine with that too.
just then I'm getting like burger, fries, and a milkshake, or the burger and milkshake or something like that,
Yep.
and then doing it that way.
And then you're fine. And that's. I mean, I find myself doing that too, like
Which brings us
eating that small meal.
Yeah, so if I'm traveling, I'm doing, say I know I'm 2,000 calories, I'm going like 2 small meals.
And then big
Honestly,
meal.
even if on the road, I'm just having a protein shake, 200 calories, right? Twice.
Yep.
500 calories leaves me 1,500, and then just get what I want.
And that's
for
a
one meal.
decent meal at night that you don't have to worry as much about.
Yep.
Yeah,
And-
that's my travel. Really, anytime we go anywhere, for the most
Yeah.
part, unless if we get breakfast somewhere, then I'll probably have 2 smaller meals after that. But I like the two littles and a big dinner.
And to tie it back into the Chick-fil-A, like, you can do that too.
Yeah.
If you're someone, you could have 1,000 calorie meal and 250 calorie meals that were just
Mhm.
like basically protein shakes or something.
Yeah, or like some Greek yogurt with protein powder in it.
Yeah.
Would be a good.
Which would be 200 calories
yeah,
about. 2 to 250. You know, so yeah, you could have 2 Greek yogurt and protein powder meals, and then one 1,000 calorie Chick-fil-A meal.
And you'd be okay as long as
You'd be right at
you're
1,500.
accounting for it. So
And so that's the other lesson, right? When especially if you're someone who's going to be eating on the go, or you want to have fast food or Chick-fil-A every day, is what's the rest of your day look like? Because this one meal typically isn't going to ruin it.
no,
Now, yeah, if you're getting the full combo using the sauce, yeah, well, the rest of your
that's
day,
your whole day.
that is your whole day. So be aware of that. Hey, if you want to do that, that's fine. I wouldn't recommend it for most people, but and again, here the problem with that is it's only going to be 36 grams of protein, and over time, that low of protein. Well, for one, that's just a insufficient amount for even if you weren't even active, right?
Yeah.
Then we factor in you're trying to lose weight and you're probably active and exercising. You're like
It's gonna start to affect you. I think.
that's not good,
Yeah.
right? So 50 grams a day is like
bare minimum.
bare minimum, but 100 is what you want to aim for. So that's kind of the problem with that. But you know, looking at it from the big picture, yeah, see what the rest of your day is like. Do you want to have a smaller breakfast and a larger lunch? Then you could have 2 chicken nuggies, a fruit, and a cookie crumble parfait.
Oof.
You know, and the thing about it is, I feel like when people then try to go and like, oh, I have to get a salad. Mentally, it just throws you off, right?
It
Because then
doesn't
you're like,
feel good either.
I don't even get to have what I want, you know. And then yeah, the rest of the day, the rest of your choices end up being like these two things happen. You get a salad and you feel restricted because you had to get a salad, and then you just eat whatever the rest of the day, or you say that you can't. You feel like I can't have Chick-fil-A. So then you end up, you know, binging on other stuff because you feel restricted.
Whereas
right?
if you get yourself a chicken sandwich, dude, chicken sandwich and a milkshake.
Yeah. Whereas if you go
Like,
and you
I would feel great after that.
yeah.
So, yeah, it's just, yeah, don't make yourself eat a salad. Is the real
Unless that's what you really want.
Yeah, but I think people feel like they have to. There's just really like this connotation with a salad that a salad is healthy and meat is not, or whatever you want to say about it. But that seems to be what people think, and it's really not the case. Like your micronutrients and fiber and stuff, and
Well, you're
salad
getting
is
look.
okay.
There's chicken on the salad. That's the most nutrient dense thing.
exactly. So
Then there's chicken in the chicken sandwich. Then there's basically lettuce, you know, which isn't that nutrient dense.
it's crunchy water.
Yeah, it's crunchy water, and then there's dressing, which is just like
Fat.
highly processed vegetable oil, right?
Yeah.
Which is, if you want to eliminate one thing, that would be it. So, you know, get the sandwich, man.
Get the sandwich. That's really what we're trying to tell you guys. Just get a sandwich.
Skip the fries.
Skip the fries. Get a sandwich.
That's basically. We could have done a 3-minute podcast.
Yeah, and then but just savor the sandwich. You know, take it slow. Dim the lights. Have a good time. Because if you just race through it, or you're like scrolling your phone, and you eat your sandwich, that's a whole other podcast that I think we've done before.
I
I
think
take your time.
One thing I want you to take away from this is, even if your goal is like, I'm going to lose weight, so I need to eat less, and this is stressful for me, but I love Chick-fil-A, it's just to know you can go to Chick-fil-A and feel super confident about what you're getting.
Yes.
Right? It just comes down to calories ultimately. Try to get some protein. Yeah, so stick to the chicken nuggets, grilled chicken nuggets, stick to the Chick-fil-A sandwich, skip the fries, get diet drinks,
Yeah.
and you're fine, you know?
Yeah, like dude, chicken sandwich with a Diet Coke. That's solid.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be happy with that.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it. Maybe I'll go get one after this.
You know what I've been doing?
Sunday.
I'll take the my chicken breast at home, marinate it in pickle juice.
I still haven't done it. I'm gonna do it today.
The word on the street is that's what Chick-fil-A does. And look, they say they don't use pickle juice. They say they just use like a brine. But I don't care what they say.
Yeah, it's probably a brine that's 98% pickle juice.
Because when you're cooking it and you smell it and then you taste it, it tastes
like Chick-fil-A.
Like Chick-fil-A.
How long do you marinate for?
So I mean, it's kind of, like I eat a lot of chicken, so I have, take the 5 pounds, put it in a Ziploc bag, pour it in at least overnight, right?
Okay.
But then it's literally sitting in there until I use it all up.
Yeah.
So for a couple days. Honestly, if it doesn't get used in like 2 days, it almost is. It's like what was it called when you like
Ceviche?
Ceviche. I think, like,
I've
literally.
done that before, yeah.
Like, this chicken looks half cooked.
It comes out like white. You're like,
Yeah,
damn,
it's
what
like
happened to
white.
this in here, man?
Like, is this chicken sushi? What is this? So, no one's gonna make this now. They're disgusted.
Just
But-
don't leave it for 5 days,
Yeah.
man, because that'll
No,
start
but
to cook.
probably like I'd say like 24 hours is
Okay.
probably perfect. You know, or at least overnight, at least 8 hours.
Yeah.
But man, it's the smell.
Do you,
It's
do
so
you
good.
do you marinate it whole or do you cut it up?
So I marinate it whole, but now saying this, I'm thinking because I cut up the chicken anyways and then cook it in the air fryer
Yeah. What if you cut it up and then marinate
ahead of
it
time.
last time?
That'll be it, man. Like so, I need to cut it all up ahead of time.
Hmm. It'll penetrate better.
Oof.
I'm gonna do that when I get home.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have it.
And when I love this so much because then when I don't have it, and I just have it regular. So here's
You miss it,
here's
don't
the
you?
thing, right? This is where the problem I have. I don't even want all the pickles. I just want the
You just
pickles.
want the juice.
So I only do it when Alexis like eats a lot of pickles. So then the jar is empty. Cool, I get to use this to marinate it. But then there's times where there's no pickle juice available because there's pickles in there, and I'm just eating the chicken regular, and I'm like, man, I miss my pickled
But it
chicken.
makes it special.
So
Because you don't get it all the time.
this is true. But then I'm like,
Would it be as good if you had it all the time? Or would you just would it become
I'm not
normal?
even there yet. This is where I am. Would you feel bad buying a jar of pickles
just for the juice?
and throwing out all the pickles and then pouring the juice into?
I
Because like
mean-
one jar is a perfect amount for the like 5 pounds of chicken.
I think
buy
I
in a bag.
would, but it's because I love pickles. Like I would
Yeah.
feel like I'm wasting because it's something I enjoy eating.
Let me ask you this: can you just keep pickles in a jar without pickle juice?
Yes,
They'd be fine.
I think they would.
What's the pickle juice for?
They're
Just so
pickled.
Yeah, so they'd be fine just sitting in the jar without
Try
pickle
it.
juice.
Alexis is gonna go in there and get a dry ass pickle.
It's like maybe it's not crunchy anymore. Maybe it decrunchifies it. It gets.
Well, I don't know. I don't see it. Well, it'll start to wilt and just kind of shrivel up, maybe.
These are the questions that I want.
Yeah. What kind of pickles do you guys get?
Lidl.
Lidl? I'm real picky about my pickles, man.
I mean, they're good.
Some of them have like a chemical. I say chemical.
Yeah.
Like a weird aftertaste, and I can't handle it. So I go
like,
with the.
is it like it has like a green aftertaste? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's like this artificial
Yeah.
green that it tastes like, and so I get the ones that are like. I think I get them from Kroger, but they're. I don't know, whatever you want to call like the natural. I don't know what it is, but the
Yeah, it
the
probably doesn't
pickle
have
juice,
dyes and stuff.
The pickle juice doesn't have any dyes in it, and it doesn't have that taste, and I'm willing to
Yeah.
pay a little bit more for them. That's when I enjoy my
your,
experience.
That's your rich life.
That is, yeah, yeah. $3
Mm.
for a thing of pickles, maybe $3.99.
That's how you about my rich life.
Nah, what'd you do?
Daily contacts. Yeah. Did you know those were things?
I did, yeah. I've never used them.
They're like a little more than regular contacts, but I feel like
Damn, fresh
I feel
every
like
day.
I feel like Elon Musk, man. Like every day.
You just get a
when
fresh
you,
pair.
When you go and you just throw out, it's not pulling out the fresh pair.
Just throwing away the other.
It's at night when you're just like, you just feel like
later.
built. You know,
They're not that much more than regular, like the monthlies.
I mean, they are.
Is it worth the money?
I think so. I was getting into my eyes would get a little, just weren't feeling great, you know, and I start looking, and the thing is, they're healthier, right? Which
Yeah.
makes sense because you're not going to really have any bacteria build
there's
up.
no
because you're
buildup
not
at all,
using
no
them over and over
proteins.
and over all
Yeah.
the time. Yeah. So I wanted to just try them and see like if I felt better, and yeah, they do. I mean, they just feel, and they're thinner, so you actually don't
No, they're there because they don't have
know
to last
they're
as
there
long.
as
That
much.
makes sense.
Yeah, and you know, they're probably, I want to say double, but they're not double. So, but you're talking. So if every 6 months I normally paid $100, I'm paying like $180.
But
But it's probably gonna
grand
be worth
scheme, that's
it,
really
yeah.
not that bad.
So that's
I
my,
do. Well, these days I'm way better about it. But I used to stretch my monthlies out, bro. There was a time where like,
dude. I know. I would take the monthly to like 3 till that like it ripped or I ran
yeah,
out,
yeah.
and I'm like, this can't be
Dude,
good.
I had to my prescription ran out, but like I wasn't ready to go to the eye doctor yet because it's expensive.
Uh-huh.
I had to get a new eye doctor, and I was like, I don't want to pay that, $150 for a new client thing. Anyways, so I got to the eye doctor, and I had been wearing the same pair for 9 months. And I told the eye doctor, and she was like, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. But
Yeah.
like my eyes were starting to get bloodshot because like they don't
Yeah.
They need to breathe,
Yeah.
and they weren't breathing. And she was like, "You're lucky that you didn't get like an infection or."
Mm,
So, moral of the story: like, change your contacts, please.
yeah.
I don't do that
And
anymore.
look,
I
I
might
don't
go,
need, I don't need a fancy, I don't need a big house. I don't need a fancy car.
but daily contacts,
Daily
man.
contacts, just
I didn't know you did it like that.
that's how I roll.
I'm gonna look into it.
Mm.
I'm gonna join you. Live the life of luxury.
Daily
of
contacts. Maybe I'll add in some daily Chick-fil-A. Mm.
Would you be able to resist the milkshake if you had Chick-fil-A every single day? It wears you down.
So that's
man.
my thing is like I like getting stuff that I can't make at home or
Same,
I don't
that's
want
the
to
only
make
thing I
myself.
want to
So
get when I go out.
to me, if I do go get fast food, it's like a milkshake that I look forward to. And honestly, whether it was Chick-fil-A or McDonald's or Burger King or Dairy Queen, like I'd be happy for all of them. So that's normally what I would get, is like a milkshake. So yeah, I would just have to get. So I would have to stay since I eat pretty quote unquote clean. Like for me to like, if it was staying on track like a weekday, yeah, I would just go like grilled chicken nuggets and fruit because opening it up to other choices just the way I am is gonna turn it. Then I would get in the habit of that.
Dude, same. I'm the same way.
And I like having like 3 meals a day. So having two bigger meals doesn't work as well for me. So
Nah.
which if I start to have a milkshake every
Then you
day,
have to
like
do
I
2
would
meals.
have to go that route. And that's, as you hear me talk through it, yeah, that's where everyone's different. You have to find meal structure and meal timing that works for you. Which could be 3 meals a day. It could be 5 small meals a day. It could be 2 bigger meals a day. You need to find what's sustainable and enjoyable for you.
Yes.
But the thing is, you can fit in like stuff you want. Whether that's Chick-fil-A, whether it's your own version of Chick-fil-A at home. And also don't fight against your lifestyle. If you're like busy on the go mom and like the kids want Chick-fil-A and that's what you get them and that's where you think you normally falter, don't fight and be like, you can't go to Chick-fil-A no more.
Just change
Change
your
order, change
Yeah.
what it works. Now then, if you just can't make that happen, yeah, then
Then
you
you
may
need to make a
need to
change.
look at something else.
Yeah.
But in general, fast food can be your friend. Like a lot of people think it works against them, but like we said, it's very consistent. Like I would actually prefer if we have a client that wants to lose weight, that they eat at fast food places versus like restaurants.
A sit-down restaurant, yeah.
It's just going to be a lot more accurate as far as knowing what your intake is and everything.
Yes.
So it's really not so much avoiding or saying no to those places completely. It's just finding what works, right? So then, yeah, if you find an order that works and you start losing weight weekly, boom, you're locked in, and you can be pretty confident that, hey, this is working for me.
And like mentally, emotionally, that's I think better to handle. Like, damn, I still
Yeah.
get to go to the place I like to go to eat, and I can make this work, and it doesn't feel like you're having to sacrifice a bunch of things.
Yeah. And like you said, a Chick-fil-A sandwich and a Diet Coke is gonna feel pretty. You're gonna feel pretty happy with, and like no, and not like
Like you're getting away.
a
with
lot of
something.
times people, especially if you maybe go to do stuff with coworkers, like you don't want to feel like the oddball, right? So you still gotta go, and no one would even think twice if
Yeah,
you get
Diet
a
Coke and a sandwich.
sandwich, Whereas, yeah, if you're getting chicken nuggets, people might, give you a little ribbon or whatever, grilled chicken
Or
nuggets.
be the person that gets a salad. People like to hate on the
Yeah.
person that gets, oh, you're eating a salad.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a little more normal, and you're still making progress. So
All right, man. I think that covers it all.
we did. That's Chick-fil-A, man.
Now we need to know, how do you make the cookie crumbles,
I'll look it up.
and then do they really use pickle juice?
I think they do, but they don't want to ever tell anybody. They don't want to let the secret out.
Yeah.
You can't. But now I'm gonna go home and do it.
I literally, because they say smell is one of the senses that's like most like long lasting.
It's powerful, man.
It's very powerful.
Yeah.
So when I used to work at the mall, Old Navy at Patrick Henry Mall, and the Old Navy was right next to the food court, and then there was a Chick-fil-A right there, and when I first made the chicken in my house, that was marinated in the pickle juice.
To take you back.
And I was coming through the house and smelled it. It hit me in the face. Like when I walked into the kitchen in a part of the house where it was just that smell. And I instantly warped back to going on lunch break at that job.
Dude, smell.
And that's how I knew. I was like, they're lying. I was like, they're using pickle juice because that's too strong of a feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
That website.
That's true though.
They're using pickle juice.
They are using pickle. It's probably like pickle juice with like a little extra salt, a little extra sugar, and they can say that it's not pickle juice
Yeah,
anymore.
it's just a brine.
Yeah.
What's
Whatever.
pickle juice would be a brine. Because
Pickle juice
brine's
is a
just
brine.
salty water, right?
Well, it's salt and sugar generally,
Okay.
but
So-
that's neither here nor there.
But yeah, it took me back, man. Took me back. Then I went and did a load of laundry and just folded all the clothes. It was like,
This is it.
This is it.
I'm here.
folding clothes, the smell of pickle brine.
I'm gonna remake a chicken sandwich at home. That's what I'm gonna do.
Are you you're gonna do it with like the breading and stuff?
I think I can do
I
it.
feel like if it gets soggy, I feel like that's hard to do.
Nah.
You think they use like an egg wash?
I've used just breadcrumbs, man, and they actually do it decent.
Hey, cookie crumb.
Just use cookie crumb
Cookie
on the
crumb
outside.
sandwich.
Nah, you can't mix pickle juice with cookie crumbs.
Oof.
There's no way.
Oof. Yeah.
Nah.
Let's stop while we're ahead.
Yeah.
All right. So there we are. Episode number 68. What to eat at Chick-fil-A. And let us know if we were excited about this topic. We think a lot of people will be interested. Let us know maybe some other places that you'd like us to do for the future.
Yeah.
So you can hit us up on social media. So like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, at Gary Deagle, at Grill Shively.
Yep.
Or, email us, Gary at coastalfitnessva.com. Just whatever. I mean,
Anything.
you know how to use
If
that.
you come to the gym, just talk to us.
So, and again, we're at Coastal Strength and Fitness in Newport News, Virginia. And that's it. Fit for Life Radio.
We out.
Checking out.
As always, thanks for listening, guys. If you want to learn more, check us out at coastalfitnessva.com or garydeagle.com. We'll see you next time.